Hello, everyone, and welcome to Beyond the Horror. Let's talk about episode 6 of AHS Delicate. Okay, guys. Woo! Let's absolutely talk about this episode because when I wish that I could have screen recorded it or something so that way you guys could see how I reacted or something. I remember when I did Roanoke due to copyright reasons. I couldn't watch AHS with you guys, but I would watch it and show my reaction. So, I don't know, maybe I'm kind of tempted to doing that for the final 3 episodes because oh, this was absolutely good. Okay, so let's take a few comments and let's dive into the synopsis of the episode. And then after that, we can kind of talk about our favorite moments and answer questions and things like that that we absolutely have about this episode and things past and future. And I have a little barrier built, so hopefully Cookie won't interrupt us as much this time. Blaze says, I have so many thoughts on this episode. Blaze, it is so great to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Matt, thank you so much for being here. Jared, thank you. And I hope you are doing well. Okay, let's get into a synopsis really fast about what this episode happened. What happened in this episode? I'm sorry, I'm so excited. I can barely even speak. Okay, so in the opening, it's 1980. No, 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 no. I built a barrier, Cooks. You can't get through. Go lay down, Cooks. Good boy. Um, it's 1988 and Anna is born. Her mother's name is Margaret, and her mother really loves her baby daughter. It's little tiny newborn baby. And her father is basically just like Dex. I mean, he's absolutely a jerk to his wife. Sadly, though, Margaret dies from a blood clot in her leg that her husband just kept telling her, oh, it's okay. You'll be just fine. She even tells him, I think I need to go to the doctor. I have a Charlie horse in my leg that won't go away. I understand this is 1988, but a lot of people, especially when women have babies, you have to look for blood clots. And of course, they're going to tell you what to look for and what pains not that are not good and to come back to the doctor for. It just really upsets me that when she said to her husband she needs to go to the doctor and he says, "Oh, well, it'll be all right." He didn't take her seriously, obviously. And then that night, Margaret is choking, coughing so bad she's choking, and still he even he's patting her. He's like, "Hey, stop moving. You're moving the bed." I mean, what a jerk. And then finally he realizes, "Okay, there's something really wrong with my wife." That's when she goes to the hospital and she dies of a blood clot in her leg. And while the dad is holding Anna, Nicolette walks into the hospital or down the hospital. You get an actual view of her going down the hospital hallway and into the room where Anna's mother is there, passed away, and Anna's dad is trying to hold her. He's trying to comfort his baby that he really never really cared about. And that's whenever Nicolette says, "Hey, would you like me to take over?" So he gives the baby to Nicolette and she starts singing her mother's favorite song, which is Rockabye Baby. And I think it is so insane too, because once I started thinking about Rockabye Baby, I did a little research on it. And I think in the 1600s, it was a song that the people would say about their new king, about the new prince that had been born to the king, and they hoped that he didn't make it. So the Rockabye Baby, when the wind flows the cradle and down will come baby, cradle and all, that really was a thing that people sang because they wanted the prince of their country to die. I thought that was insane, and we're still singing it now. So, but that song was so important to Anna's mom, and that's the song that Nicolette sings to Anna, and Anna seems to be attached to as well. So that's the song Rockabye Baby is absolutely a really good place to start a theory, but not right this moment. Now we move on to Anna is the main speaker at Babette's funeral, but she's not too sad because on the way to the funeral, she finds out she's nominated for a SAG award. Anna is absolutely excited about being nominated. She's nervous about speaking, but she does a great job as way to promote herself for this SAG award. Okay. Now, when Anna returns home from the funeral, there's a black cat there, and it leads Anna outside to a mangled summer day doll. Like its legs are all twisted and things like that. So she takes it down to the basement to add to her collection of summer day dolls. And while in the basement, Anna notices that the camera that was in the basement is now gone. And I have to say, one of my favorite moments, guys, is when the cat scratched Anna when she followed it and it led her to that mangled summer day doll. I mean, that cat took out Anna like she was Cindy from Scary Movie 2. I mean, that cat just swiped at her and she just went all back. I just thought that was hilarious. But okay, so sorry. Dex meets his father, who is not Dr. Hill. I really loved that theory, guys. Sad it didn't work out, but that's okay. It was really fun to make. And I just fell in love with that theory and so many that you guys have had. And Dex's dad is also a true asshole, and he is dating someone named Madison. And I think that's hilarious because Madison from Coven, obviously that's not her. Hopefully that's not her. But the way he talks about her, it kind of seems like maybe that could be. But his dad really loves young women, and he hates the woman who gave birth and raised his son. And he tells Dex not to testify for his mother, and of course offers Dex a new home and so much money close to his dad. And obviously if he wants to step away from his mother, and he just kept calling Virginia crazy. Okay. And then there's something weird that Dex's dad said, and maybe they just made a mistake in the writing, but I don't think so. So Dex's dad said that him and Madison might have a baby, and that baby would be a cousin to Dex's baby. But wouldn't that mean that if Dex's father and Madison had a baby, that would be an uncle or an aunt to Dex's baby? Why did they say cousin? I mean, like, is that, like, gross? Like, is that like his aunt or something like that? Like Madison is like Virginia's sisters. I don't know. So I just thought that was disgusting when he said that the baby would be a cousin. And I'm like, wait a minute, wait. I know I'm not insane because this little baby, it would be Dex's half brother or half sister, which would make Dex's child an aunt, that would make an aunt or an uncle to Dex's child. So it just didn't make sense. Why did he say cousin? Am I missing something? I absolutely doubt that there is not. I'm so sorry about my phone. My daughter is having a get together tomorrow with her friends, and I just have some things on notifications for when they message. But I just thought that was really weird, and I just wanted to mention that to you guys because maybe no cooks, don't you? No, cooks, go. You go. Thank you. Because maybe I'm missing something, maybe I'm not, but you guys could maybe let me know in the comments. So Nicolette comes in to wake up Anna because Nicolette said when she left her house that morning, she found a naked summer day doll at her house. And so that black cat comes in when Nicolette is in there with Anna. And Nicolette says it's just a stray that's been around the house for a really long time. And she named it Felix. And when Nicolette says that, you can see the red dot on Nicolette's lower left side of her mouth. And I mean, it really took me because it wasn't there in the trailer. And I would have noticed it before, but I absolutely noticed it when they did a close up of her face and that red dot was there. And then the next thing you know, she's holding the cat and she's like, "What's wrong, Miss Alcott?" And it's gone. So I just thought that was really fun for them. It seemed like they're messing with Anna at this time. So I just really enjoyed that part. But Anna takes this doll to the basement and discovers that she sets all the dolls out and discovers that the dolls are found in locations that form the shape of a pentagram. So after this, Nicolette sets up Anna in the pool that's been outside that we've never seen. And Nicolette is way beyond creepy now, guys. She mentions that the baby is a boy and she asks Anna if she needs help changing. I mean, she does things that is so creepy. Even if a family member were to ask me, I'd say, back the fuck off. So a stranger doing that to Anna, I mean, I can absolutely understand. That's so creepy. But while Anna is in the pool, the baby's claws come up out of Anna's stomach, and goats show up. Nicolette shows up. I mean, it's like a great big old devil party. Anna's kind of losing her mind, and she screams at Nicolette to go away. And oh my God. So Anna is freaking out. She goes to tell Dex about what happened. And instead of telling him about what happened at the pool, she just apologizes to him about her recent behavior. She didn't mean to be so terrible to him, and he apologizes too. And they actually sit down and really have a cute moment in their relationship where they're smiling and giggling at each other. And I just think it was really cute. But Nicolette is absolutely looking on. And then when Dex leaves, Anna looks at her stomach, and there are 4 little wounds on her stomach where the baby's claws came out of her skin. So it obviously wasn't that much of a hallucination. But Anna sees Kamal after this and asks him about the cameras that were present in the basement. And he says there never were cameras because Talia insisted to never put cameras down there. Okay, so we move to Hamish, and he tells Siobhan that he's going to the press to tell the truth that he did not write the movie The Auteur. At the opening of the art gallery, Talia and Anna, oh my God, guys, Anna confronts Talia about the cameras in the basement, and Talia basically just strays Anna big time. She tells her that she gave her house, gave Dex his career. What else can she give her? Was making fun of who she was before she became famous, and that an actress that's trying to be famous. I mean, she verbally bean dipped Anna. It was hilarious. But Anna does confront Talia about spying on her way back to the apartment in the opening of this season. And Talia, of course, denies it. But she does let it slip that she was the one who told Dex to go after Anna. And I absolutely believe that that's going to play a part here. So Anna tells Talia that she knows that she's lying about spying on her, and just leaves her to go to the bathroom. But that was really cool that she stood up for herself and said, look, I know you're lying. I know you're spying on me. It was really cool to see Anna have a backbone. So she goes to the bathroom and she washes her hands, and there's like red blood left behind on her hands. And I wondered if that literally meant that there's blood on her hands. Because I know she just confronted Talia, but it would be really hilarious if this was like some kind of way for the witches to say, don't confront us. You have enough blood on your hands as well. But anyway, so the woman, the super fan from episode 2, comes back to haunt Anna in the bathroom. Anna escapes her, but Nurse Ivy comes to just pretend that she's just a fan. She's wearing this hat. She's talking all like Hermione. And yeah, she's really like, they are all ganging up on Anna right now. This poor woman is about to break. Now, Sonia comes up to Anna and she leads her away, and she kisses Anna's red hands, and she also kisses the wounds from the cat scratch and the pimple. And when she does, all of that stuff goes away. The redness on Anna's hands, the bruise from the cat scratch, and the pimple, all of it goes away and heals. And then that's when Nicolette, Sonia, Ivy, and Talia, they're basically standing in front of Anna, and they're all wearing those green spiked high heels, and they chant for Satan. And all of the women, it's like their facade breaks, and they all have the same red mark on the lower left side of their mouths. I can't see if Sonia does, but Sonia kisses Anna, placing an arm on her lower back, just like the mark that's on the summer day doll that Nicolette gave her that morning. So Siobhan is there, but she actually brings Anna back to reality after Sonia kisses her. Now, she takes Anna to get something to eat. We get the bone scene, and Siobhan turns into all friend mode. And she apologizes to Anna about not being her friend. And Anna says, look, I want to quit. And that's when Siobhan slaps her and tells her, look, you've worked so hard for this. Don't let the men in your life stop you from attaining your goals. And that's when on the news, Anna sees that Hamish has died and that he ended his own future. So In this scene too, Siobhan is checking her makeup and she touches that like lower left side of her mouth, making sure that her makeup is right. You would normally think that when you're looking at it, she's thinking, okay, my lipstick's good. But I don't know. I was pretty sure she was making her that her mark wasn't obvious. So anyway, while Siobhan is getting a drink, Anna pulls out that card telling her not to trust anyone that she received earlier in the season. She flips it over and she sees there's a phone number on it and she calls it right then and there. And she can hear the other person's phone actually ringing. So Anna follows it and she traces the sound to Miss Preacher. And Miss Preacher tells Anna that she needs to talk to her and it's important, but she can't with Siobhan around. And the scene or the actual episode ends with Dex finding his mother dead in the bathtub. It appeared like she ended her own future, but somebody wrote on the mirror, I tried to warn you with red lipstick. And it looked like the exact same lipstick that was written on Don't Do It, Anna, on Anna's mirror in episode 1. So that's how the episode ends. And I am really excited to see how you guys think of it and what you think about this. Because let me tell you something. I love the fact that Siobhan was just like, meh, who cared that, Hamish died? Meh, who cared that Babette died? I mean, she's really starting to show her true colors now. And it just, oh my God, I really enjoy the character turn they've taken with her. Siobhan is no longer this best friend that's trying to help and is pushy at many times. She is now the friend that you need to cut out of your life because of the negativity. I mean, I absolutely could be wrong, but that's just what I feel. Now, I'm enjoying Kim Kardashian's performance, and I absolutely think that if the season continues this way, she will go down in AHS history as one of probably the best villains. I could be wrong about that, but that's just how I feel personally. So let's take some comments and see what you guys have to say. Okay. Road Hill Entertain. No, Cooks. Oh, Cooks. No, no, no. Come on. You can't destroy the barrier. You go. I know I love you too. And I see you in a minute. Okay. Bye, sweetheart. Thank you. He busted down the barrier that I left for him. Clearly, I need to make it a little taller next time. Road Hill Entertainment, thank you so much for being here. Zach, that guy, says, how many times is Anna going to kill the bathroom fan? I know. It's the second time now. That was so crazy. And like, why are they doing that? Are they doing that just to slowly drive her crazy or something? I don't know. I don't really seem to get it right now. Hopefully we will. And Blaze says, I'm getting major Michael Langdon, Spider Goat, satanic vibes. And what's up with the woman always in the bathroom where Anna is? And Nicolette knew Anna before. And who kidded Dex and who did Dex's mom? Yeah, absolutely. I I used to speculate it was Dex, but I don't think it was anymore. I think it was somebody close to her, maybe her lawyer. Um, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I know we talked about this on a previous Weekly Wednesday live stream, but I told you I was so worried about Dex's mom that she was going to go because when you start causing trouble for major people, you are bye-bye. And yeah, I kind of figured that she would be taken. And once Dex went to his mom or his dad and told him about how his mom would never let it go and she wants to, testify against him, I knew that definitely this poor woman was going to die. Um, oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Jared. Jared said, love to see Grace Gumner back as Anna's mom. And we haven't seen her in AHS since Freak Show, I believe. I know. I recognized her as previously in AHS, but I haven't had a chance to check her out yet. Zach, that guy says, was it just me or did it show the house Anna was in as a baby was the same house Nicolette was living in? Okay, there was a beautiful shot in the beginning of the house of where Anna's parents lived, and then it was lighttime, and then it was dark. And it was so and that bridge caught my attention because I thought I might have seen it the same at Nicolette's house. But if anything, I thought Nicolette's might look more like Virginia's. I don't know. I have to go back and see that again. But Zach, that guy, I believe you are right. It does look like Nicolette is living in one of the houses. And like I said, it couldn't have obviously been Virginia. It looks so different. But yeah, well, we'll go back and check on that. Blaze said now it's confirmed there's definitely a cult, and I'm loving Kim K in this season. People are totally underestimating her. 100% agree. Blaze also said, I'm glad we get to see Billy again. I know, me too. White Bear Productions, so glad to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Um, Zach said about the cat, it didn't scratch her, it tackled her. Exactly. Jared, thank you so much for being here as well. Jared said the shot of Siobhan and the Ashley Leah's on the FaceTime call with Anna was iconic. I know. And she was all like out putting her on blast. I mean, yeah, absolutely. That was great. Blaze said, and what's up with the cameras all around the house except for the basement? I know you would think if you're going to put cameras everywhere in a house, you'd put them in your attic and your basement. I mean, just kind of. And the way Talia made fun of Anna, she was like, oh, we have to leave a bit open for reality, don't we? I mean, I have to say, I love the way Talia bean dipped Anna. It was hilarious. I got a little annoyed at one point, but I just thought that attributed to how well the actress is. That kind of sus, though. I know it is absolutely sus. Zach, that guy said, how would it be a cousin instead of an uncle? I know, right? So why would he say cousin? Unless Madison is related to Dex, like in the way of his mom. So what if like Virginia's sister is this Madison and the dad is with her? Because then at that point, if they had a baby, I guess, yeah, that would be Dex's son or daughter's cousin. That would make sense. So it makes me think that Madison is related to Virginia sister-wise. Don't know. It makes me think, says Zach, that guy, that Dex's dad got with someone else's. Yes, exactly. And thank you, Popsy, or Poopsie, if that's what it is. Could it be Virginia's sister? Yes, absolutely. I completely think that's what it is. Zach, that guy says, I'm ready to see what Preacher has to say to Anna. I know. I'm ready to see next week's episode because I know we're going to get it. Alan says, by the way, hi, Mary. Hi, Alan. I love your streams as always. Loved episode 6. It's getting intense, quick, and I'm so here for it. Yes. I still think it's Preacher is a good witch and trying to warn Anna. Yes. I'm definitely wrong about Nicolette, Nurse Ivy, and all those people, but I still 100% feel good vibes from Miss Preacher, and I'm ready to see what she says to Anna. um, I'm Amadi. Thank you so much for being here. Says the season is a fucking epic. This is AHS. Also, I'm scared season 13 is going to be the last. Mary, I'm amazed by your devotion to the show. I admire you a lot. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And guys, don't forget, of course, if you are enjoying the live stream, please thumb it up. I would be very grateful. If you would like to take it a step further and subscribe, thank you very much. You can do that so you can also be notified when I go live and post the reviews. And if you want to take it one more step further, I have Patreon and channel memberships, all at levels at $1, and you get a bunch of rewards. So let that be up to you guys. But thank you all. I'm Amadi. I really appreciate that. That's so sweet. I love doing this because of you guys, because we all get to talk and devote to it. So absolutely. Zach, that guy says, watch Preacher be the one that was Dex's mom's best friend during her satanic pregnancy. Oh, that would be awesome. Jared said maybe Miss Preacher is part of the RoboShow Academy witches sent there to help warn Anna / help her. Okay. I'm kind of blown over by this, Jared. That's a really good thought. I kind of thought about that, I think, at one point, but I never like actually thought about it. But you make me think about it. Wow. That's a really good idea. I wonder if that could be true. Hmm. Blaze says Anna is starting to suspect things. Oh, yeah. And I love how she's standing up for herself, too, about these things. Poopsie says it's interesting that Preacher made that account attacking Anna, but she wants to help her by warning her about the other witches. That's a good point. In the book, though, Miss Preacher wasn't attacking Anna. It was a 17-year-old girl online who had like no life whatsoever. So that is a really good question. Like, why would I'm surprised they did it that way. That is a very good point. Because, like I said, in the book it's explained, but in the show it's not. Huh, okay. Blaze says, I think Preacher made the account to get Anna's attention. Ah, I'm Amadi says, Poopsie, you said it's very bipolar. I hope it's going to be explained. Also, Preacher sitting on that tree got me. Yeah. I know. And if she has to tell Anna something so important, write her a letter, send her that text. I mean, there's something. Why is she waiting? I'm just kind of wondering. It's like, stop all of the dramatics and just tell this poor woman what's going on, you know? Excuse me, I'm a little croupy from being outside a lot. Zach, that guy says, I know Siobhan was going to kill the dude the second he said he was going to tell the press. And he's talking about Hamish. But I expected her to throw him off the roof. Why make it look like a suicide? Maybe to make it match Virginia's suicide. Yeah, exactly. I'm surprised Siobhan just didn't throw him off herself right there and just be like, oh, he was so sad. And he burned his script. And I don't know, he just jumped. But maybe that would have called attention to her or something like that. So maybe that's why she didn't do it. But Zach, that guy says, and what was with all her kisses making everything disappear? That's a satanic gift if I've ever saw it. Yeah, exactly. And it seems to me like the witches at first, they thought Anna is, I mean, I don't know, maybe they always groomed her and sent her on this direction. But I'm still thinking that Anna was always part of this cult and that she's under the amnesiac and identity spell. Again, more than likely, I'm not right. But yeah, there's definitely a whole bunch of satanic things going on here. And Anna is absolutely involved with it. And we don't know why the witches wanted Anna when she was that little and why they've been keeping an eye on her. Maybe they made her mom die from that blood clot. So, I mean, it's just, you could never tell. I'm Amadi says Sonia is a very good character in my opinion. Yes, the actress is always very charismatic, and I'm always excited when I see her. I absolutely agree. I have, and I was just noticing when I saw this past episode that I hope that the actress who plays her, um, Annabelle Dexter-Jones, I think is her. I hope they bring her back for another season. She's a fantastic actress, and I really hope that they bring her back again. Zach, that guy says, I think the cult had to kill the real baby so that the devil's blood B12 could change the embryo into Satan's son. Oh, that's a very good one, Zach, that guy. I love that. Poopsie says her reaction to the news about Hamish killed me. I know. It was just like, oh well. It's like her neighbor or her mail got delivered to the wrong house. Oh well, it'll be all right. Everything will be fine. Oh, I can even benefit from this. Yeah. So gauche. Jared said Sonia is becoming a fave of mine this season. 100% agree. Alan says Sonia has that bad bitch energy, and I'm here for it. Jared said, also, this is the best season yet. This is the best episode yet. This season definitely gives me more hope than before. I agree. Episode 6 really stepped it up a notch. I have to completely agree with that. Jordan says, been here since the beginning. What do you think? Are we getting another season this year? Oh, yes. We're going to go past season 14. I know somebody mentioned in the comments about season 13, and I meant to say something at that time, but we are getting more seasons past season 13. So don't you guys worry. We are still good to go. Grace played Lizard Girl, Penny, and Freak Show. Oh, the one who got tattooed and the tongue forked by your dad. Oh, yes. I remember Penny. God, I loved her. I can't believe I totally didn't recognize her, but you're right. That is her excellent eye, Jared. Where Production says, I never expected to see Gummer back, but happy to see her again. She played Penny, yep, in Freak Show. Thank you. Poopsie said in the trailer, there's a scene where we see Siobhan in her costume, and behind them is a gross organ. In this episode, she told Anna that she would personally disembowel anyone who tried to hurt her. Do you guys wonder if like Siobhan, Nicolette, Ivy, and all of them are separate from Siobhan and the Ashleys? Maybe it's like two cults trying to get her. That would be weird, but it could happen. I don't know why I feel like it's Dex. Because who else would actually want to hurt her if all the witches are good? Yeah, that's a very good observation there, Poopsie. Alan says, I want to believe that the witches slash coven is good, and I want to think that some of them are under our identity spell themselves. Sonia and Ivy, in my opinion, seem to care for Anna, and though Nicolette and Talia seem to. Yeah, well, in my opinion, it does seem like Sonia and Ivy, yeah, are actually people who do kind of care for Anna, and Nicolette and Talia could just throw her away if they could. So absolutely. Alan says, not like her, especially Talia, though. Yeah. Zach, that guy says, what if Anna and Madison are twins? It would actually make the babies cousins, and it could be Madison Montgomery. Well, I don't know. That could happen, Zach, that guy. Poopsie says, I think Madison was born in the 90s. Anna is born in the 80s. Okay, that would make sense. White Bear Production says, Siobhan just said to Anna, nah, bitch, you ain't giving up. Yep, that's so true. Just basically told her, it ain't happening. In Coven and Apocalypse, we got the sassy, funny witches with iconic one-liners. And in this, we get the sexy, seductive witches. Love the contrast, says Jared. Blaze says maybe they're keeping an eye on Anna because they see that she has something special in her DNA and that they want, and that they're just waiting for the right moment to strike. Yeah, exactly. That would make a lot of sense too, Blaze. I hear you. Especially with that scene coming up about the little gold man with Siobhan and Anna there. I have a feeling that, yeah, that's going to wait. They're waiting for their moment to strike on her and just prey upon her. So, yeah. Matt Hunter said, what if Cordelia sends Anna undercover to find the bad witches and Cordelia put her under the memory spell? Matt, that would be awesome. Wouldn't that be crazy if Cordelia made a little appearance and we didn't know about it? Kind of like how they were trying to keep Apocalypse secret when they were bringing back all the other witches. That would be nice. Alan says, honestly, Siobhan is that friend that we all need us to give a reality check. Well done, Kim. I agree. Jordan asks if I miss Ash versus Evil Dead. Yes, I do. 100%. On Saturday mornings, I love to put it on my DVD player because I have all 3 seasons. I just like to put it in my DVD player and watch it like Saturday morning cartoons. Very much. I'm Amadi is asking, how do you know if there's going to be more seasons? Please tell me. AHS is my life. Yeah, I absolutely understand. There was news put out that AHS has been renewed on Hulu past season 13. So if you, I don't know if I put the news out about it, if I had a chance to yet because of all the delicate stuff. But if you do Google AHS, like season 14 or something, you'll find information on it because yes, they are coming back after season 13. So Blaze says that bitch slap though. I know, right? And I just want to say really quickly to I'm Emoti, I am too. AHS is my life. I love it. So we can love it together. Okay, Zach, that guy says Dex can't really be this clueless. Even his mother tried to tell him his father was in a cult. So was Virginia, the original Rosemary's Baby. Yeah, I mean, maybe she was. Maybe she was. I have absolutely no idea. Thank you so much to my wonderful husband. You look so beautiful. Your husband. Thank you so much, Blakey. I'm Emoti says, from 1 to 12, where is Cult in your ranking? I'm curious. Cult is pretty high up there. I really enjoyed Cult, the mentality of Allie and Ivy and the mentality of that time. So I really enjoyed Cult. I'm sorry, Cooks is over there trying to enjoy things that he sees. His little toys I have over there to have him enjoy a little thing. So yes, I would put Cult pretty high up, at least like in the top 7. I should probably do a ranking after Delicate is done. Okay, Poopsie says, we see in the trailer that Cora is going to speak to Anna all about what has happened. So is Preacher. Do you think their information will link? Also, what do you think will be said by the two? Poopsie, I think that Cora is going to confess that she was having an affair with Dex, that she currently is, and that she heard Dr. Hill talking to somebody about Anna and her baby, and so she's gonna try to warn her that something is going on at the hospital, and they all know about something is in Anna's stomach. So I think the two will correlate because Miss Preacher is going to tell Anna probably what happened to her and what she gave up and how this links to her. So absolutely, I think that Cora is going to confess that she had been seeing Dex and that she overheard Dr. Hill planning something about her baby. So she's going to confess both of them to Anna. That's why she's going to call her a monster. And then when Miss Preacher talks to her, she's going to tell her the same thing. Dr. Hill was my doctor. He helped me get or I got pregnant from a sailor. And they took my baby. She'll probably tell her what she told Virginia, but we'll get more information this time and more backstory than what she gave Virginia. So I absolutely believe they're going to link, and Anna's going to put the two together about Dr. Hill, about the cult, and Siobhan. I mean, because she's already totally sus right now about everybody, which she should be. So yeah, I absolutely think that's how they will link. Zach, that guy says, I think we all miss Ash versus Evil Dead. I still watch it daily. I love his sidekicks. Kelly and Ruby are two bad bitches I love watching regularly. I know, and Pablo is so hilarious too. And spoiler, when they did to him what they did in season 2, where they tried to kill him off, but it was just, a vision. I was so upset at first that they killed him, and then so happy that it was a vision that I was not so upset that they faked me out. So yeah, I love watching it regularly too, Zach, my guy. We should probably do an Ash versus Evil Dead live stream one day just to talk about the show because I constantly rewatch it. Hold on one second. Jordan Hunt says, I love it some. And American Horror Story keeps us alive, horror crew. Absolutely, Jordan. Blaze says, what is your rankings of all the season, including this one so far? When Delicate finishes, I will absolutely put that up. I'm Amadi says, also Roanoke is iconic. I don't understand why it gets so much hate. I think it's because the publicity that they were trying to do around the show to make it all hyped up. And Ryan's like, oh, there's a great big secret mystery going to be revealed in episode 6 that we all knew about. And it just turned people off to it. So I don't think it's as bad. I went back to start watching the seasons again because I'm ranking every single episode of AHS from every single season. So I understand. I even don't hate Apocalypse as much as I did anymore. So yeah. And yes, I'm going to be brutally honest in my rankings. Poopsie says, ooh, Anna saying you're a monster. I didn't realize what she'd be saying that to. I didn't realize she was saying that to Cora. Yeah. She says that to Cora because Cora's going to be the one who is going to try to tell her that they're trying to do something to her baby. It's all going to get to her. She's going to feel guilty about everything. So, and I think that's when Cora, like we saw in the trailer, is going to confess that she was the one who was there that day when she scared Anna at the beginning of the episode by putting her hands on her tummy. She thought that Anna had left to walk the dogs by the pink hat that Dex was wearing. So she thought that Anna had left and was sneaking in to be with Dex. But then when she stood back and she realized, oh, that's Anna, it's not Dex. That's when she ran out. So I believe Cora is going to confess to her that, yeah, she's been having an affair with her husband and that she wants her to know that and that they're doing something to her at the hospital. So, yeah. Cora said, I thought she was speaking to Siobhan. Oh, Cora, I thought she was speaking to Siobhan. Nope. She's speaking to Anna. Hey, Mary, what shows are you currently watching? I caught up on the Connors on Netflix, and I haven't really had a chance to watch very much right now because I'm all about AHS Delicate and 911 and 911. I'm Amadi says, and NYC seasons were also so good. I can't even. And Delicate is also giving me Roanoke vibes. Am I tripping? No, you were not. NYC was really good, but I can't watch it again because it traumatized me so badly. All of my poor people that I love so much were dying. My favorite season, Jordan, has to be of all time, probably Hotel or 1984. One of those two. All right. Jordan says mine is season 10. Nice. Zach, that guy says Hotel in 1984 are my best seasons. We're We're besties. But the witches are the best characters. I get it. Alan says, OMG, 911, I am screaming. Yes, I'm going to start reviewing that. The first 3 episodes have come out, so I'm going to start reviewing that because I know Blaze watches it too. Blaze is a very devoted channel member. He suggested that I review 911, so I'm going to do it. So anything that my patrons and my channel members and my supporters suggest, I absolutely will come through with you guys because I really appreciate y'all supporting me. So I'm going to do what I can to support you. So at this time, this is the end of Beyond the Horror. I still have my review coming at you, and I apologize. I have been having the worst time. I think I need a VPN in order to screen record AHS Delegate. And I'm not doing it for profit or anything like that, but I guess I'm like blacklisted, so I can't screen record it. So I'm trying to find it in another way. And because I want to show you guys pictures that I saw of the women and their bumps and all that stuff. So I absolutely apologize about the review. That'll absolutely be up very quickly. I have everything done. I just need to insert pictures because I wanted to show you guys what I was talking about. How are you supposed to know what I'm talking about unless I don't include the pictures? But I absolutely enjoyed this episode. They kicked this shit up. Finally, this episode, even though many times it was very slow, it gave so much information. And my favorite part of the entire episode had to be when Sonia took Anna and she kissed away all of her wounds and showed us like her extreme power. I wonder if like Sonia is the head of their bad witch cult, a coven, and Siobhan is like something totally different, and like they're trying to battle it out for Anna. I don't know. I think that would be totally badass if they did something like that. I mean, I've never seen Siobhan and the Ashley. Oh yeah, I have actually. It's in the trailer. So never mind. They must be all, because in the trailer, the part 2 Delicate trailer, there was a section where Anna was being surrounded by the women at the opening, and then that morphed to the other women surrounding her. And I remember specifically Billy Lord and the super fan and Nurse Ivy. I remember all of them from that. So they must all be together. I was just about to say, we've never seen Siobhan and the Ashleys together with Sonia and her crew, but trailers we have. All right. I absolutely enjoyed this episode, and I will be back probably next Thursday or Friday. Well, I apologize. The episodes come out Wednesday. Thursday, I will be doing the other Beyond the Horror. Of course, AHS Weekly Wednesday live streams are every Wednesday. I'll have my review out. And again, if you guys are just enjoying the channel, if you really want to support me, please like the videos that you watch. Subscribe if you want to. And if you want to take it another step further, please think about becoming a channel member or a Patreon. Levels start at just $1 and you get a ton of rewards. I love you guys so much. Thank you all for being here and talking with me about what you thought, your things that you saw, and just, yeah, general opinions. And Cooksey says bye too. Cooksey loves all of you. And we want you guys to very much beware of sexy Scathitch. All right, guys. Love you. See you next week. Bye, everybody. Cookie, can you say bye? Say bye.